This is Danny Gould with the Selling Silicon Valley Group. Welcome everyone to another home seller edition of the Los Altos 2-Minute Drill, where we cover all things real estate related, tips, tricks, strategies for home sellers in Los Altos for the month of August here in 2020. Because when things change, guys, they change quickly. So we want to make sure that we stay up to date with all the trends in Los Altos. Now, before we get into the analysis, if you're a home seller in Los Altos or anywhere in the Bay Area, go ahead and text the word T2MD data to the number down below. We'll get you a very comprehensive analysis for your particular situation. Anyways, guys, let's get into the analysis in 3, 2, 1, go. If you notice here, you'll see in the single-family sector for Los Altos, pending sales are actually outpacing supply. This is the first time this has happened in a while. Sellers are pulling back in terms of putting their home on the market, and that is a net effect of a really, really strong, white-hot seller's market right now, where properties are flying off the shelf. If you look at the list price to sales price ratio, it is 99%. That is lagging data, right? So we expect to see that number increase in August and September, especially because the pending sales are far outpacing supply. And the days on market is 21 days, which is actually very low, particularly for Los Altos. But when you look at the absorption rate too, you're looking at 117% absorption rate, which is astronomically high, and should be really, really comforting if you're a home seller in Los Altos. And so if you're pricing your property right now in Los Altos, the best way to stand out is to underprice and drive the offer up through drive it up through multiples. The market is there, the demand is there right now to support that kind of pricing strategy. Now, if we look at the condo and the townhome sector, you'll see a slightly different story. Remember, the condo and townhome sector in Los Altos has always been a little wonky, simply because there's not a lot of condos and townhomes in Los Altos, and so it's hard to know statistically how valid this data is. But 13 homes on the market, right, and 6 pending. That's pretty average, right? It's not anything to be concerned about or signs of a declining market. A 98% list price to sales price ratio. I expect it to be about the same heading into the fall and winter months, meaning that if you're a home seller and you're thinking about pricing strategy, underpricing the home to drive it up through multiples may not be the best approach in this situation. My suggestion would be price it right at market value, right just above where we want it to be, just a percentage or two, and try and find that middle ground with buyers so that you're not underpricing it and then losing out on equity. Because the worst thing that you can do as a home seller is underprice the home and not get multiples and get stuck, right? Because that's a recipe for disaster. So anyways, if you're a home seller, like I mentioned before, in Los Altos Hills, or anywhere in the Bay Area, and you're looking for a comprehensive strategy for your particular property, go ahead and text the word 2MD data to the number down below, and we'll get you a comprehensive analysis for your particular situation. This is Danny Gould, everyone, with the Selling Silicon Valley Group. Catch all of you in the next 2-Minute Drill.